Hey guys, I'm here at Hardwood Ski and Bike in Oro-Medonte, just north of Toronto, about 1 hour, where we are going to be holding the Canadian Mountain Bike Championships on July 20th. And actually behind me, if you're here, you can watch 6 points of contact of all of the action going down. And this is going to be the same track that we raced for Pan Am Championships back in 2015. So much action, so much to see in our backyard. So now I'm going to go ride with a few buddies and we're going to kind of just take you through some of the track details and then yeah, just kind of commentate what we think and where we think a lot of the action's going to go down. Don't miss out. All right, this is the start line, guys. Start, go. So straight into this single track. We're probably a minute into the race. Woohoo! Wow, they've really banked in that corner. I remember this section in Pan Am was just roaring with people. There were so many fans. So we just went through Dana's Joyride section, which is always a lot of fun. So now we're at the World Champion Climb, and you can actually see all of this action here from the start paddock. And we're about a third of the way into the track. We come out of the tunnel here, as you can see in the background, and we're forced up this climb here. And the neat thing about this particular section is there's a couple options out of the corners. So you can see there's A and B line, there's a C line over here, a little bit farther, and it's going to be interesting to see riders take different choices based on their energy level and whether they feel daring enough to take the A line and get up it successfully or not. But there's definitely going to be a lot of drama here, and hopefully we're coming through in packs so you can see the drama. And again, you can see it from the start line paddock, so definitely a hot spot. You guys want to definitely be here to see this happen. Oh my gosh, this weather is so nice. So now we're at the Smith Drop, and this is a really fun and technical section. The whole thing is single track. It's quite technical because you have a lot of speed. You have to be very precise with where you put your wheels because puncturing is a possibility. You want to make sure that you don't flat. So it's very technical, a lot of speed, a lot of action, and you can still see it from the whole start line area. So you definitely want to watch all of that section. And then you get popped out into the start finish area, but then you have the Big Z climb right after it. And at this point, we're about halfway into the race lap. So body language, you guys definitely want to watch the riders, watch the details, who's in and out of the saddle, who's muscling a gear versus spinning a top. Like, you really want to watch the body language on the racer and watch their face expression. There's a lot you can really analyze, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This is definitely a spot you want to watch. Every time you climb up, you always get a fun descent. Now we're going into the Cider Slider. I usually make sound effects. When I'm riding, it kind of reminds me to like turn my racing brain off. So in my mind, everything's usually pretty calculated. But if you don't want to be calculated, you can just have so much fun. And now we're at the famous Boneshaker, my personal favorite section here at Hardwood. This has been part of the racetracks now for as long as I can remember. In fact, I actually learnt a lot of my mountain bike skills in this exact section. And yeah, it's a famous section. It's fast, so fast. There's lots of options down here. Hopefully there's not too many crashes down here in the corners. But if you guys want to see action and technical riding, you want to see the best of the best, come here to the Boneshaker. I love that BMX section because it's so wide and open. If you guys have grandparents or kids of your own, like, bring them out. There's so many spots for them to cheer, and they don't have to go very far to see a whole lot. It's one of the things that makes this track so unique. Put your hands up too, and that's what it's gonna look like. Yeah. That was great. Great job. Thanks for the ride. Sweet. All right guys, that was a complete lap. I hope you had as much fun as we did riding it. This section here is actually called the last call, and it is literally the last call. If there's gonna be any you know, position shuffling or last chance opportunities to get around riders and claim those national titles, it's happening here. And it is in the stadium, so you can see it as well. And I recall from Pan Am Games, this just being a field of screaming and roaring and support. It was just amazing. So we'll see you on July 20th and 21st.